Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I want to do a Kaspa update. This is a token that really has taken the crypto markets by storm. In the bear market, it was one of the top performing altcoins there was, and just recently it was making new highs, and all things considered, it's honestly holding up in this altcoin sell-off decently well. It is also down today, but let's talk about whether this is a good one to accumulate and what's going on with the KRC-20 tokens. I've talked a lot lately about the KRC-20 token standard coming to Kaspa. I want to talk about what's going on with that and what we can expect next. Guys, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're into these Kaspa updates, give me some feedback in the comments down below. So as I've been diving into this Kaspa ecosystem, again, looking at that, it was the top performing asset in the bear market. Coming out of the bear market, it was making high after high, and recently it made new all-time highs. I recently discovered that they were coming out with the KRC-20 token standard, and I learned that smart contracts aren't yet a thing on Kaspa. But just like Bitcoin, and people do compare Kaspa to Bitcoin, people sometimes even say that Kaspa is better than Bitcoin. I don't want to take it that far. The reason they say that, though, is because it solves three of the main pillars that make a good blockchain and a decentralized blockchain, one of which arguably some people say that Bitcoin fails, which is scalability, though there is layer 2 solutions coming to Bitcoin, so there's a debate to be had there. But there's no doubt that with the excitement we saw in the bear market and the success that this token had, that people are excited about it. So just like Bitcoin, Kaspa had this token standard come out. The BRC20 token standard was on Bitcoin. Well, the KRC20 token standard came to Kaspa recently. And a lot of those things have been paused. In fact, some of the transactions on the wallets launched to go on the Kaspa blockchain and issue these KRC20 tokens actually rejected some of these transactions. And so a lot of these wallets have paused. Now, you could say, well, oh, this is terrible for Kaspa. This is the end of Kaspa. But I want to remind you guys this. This is a new and emerging technology. Solana came up out of nowhere and crushed Ethereum. And then after Solana, you had the base chain. We did a video earlier on base chain memes. Check out that video if you haven't done so already. And you have a lot of chains that are being tested right now that people are really excited about. Kaspa is certainly one of them. You've seen Solana get a tremendous amount of excitement, but even Solana has its own issues, right? Blackouts on the network, and that still hasn't even truly been solved yet. There's a lot of failed transactions that happened on Solana. And so you haven't even seen somebody build smart contracts and do a DEX on top of decentralized exchange on top of Kaspa yet. And so while we're seeing this discount on Kaspa today, I wanted to talk about it and this overall altcoin sell-off. As you've heard me rant on and on about how I think we're going to surpass a $3 trillion market cap for crypto overall, I think Kaspa's is one of these ones that we got to keep our eye on. They don't even have smart contracts yet, but that is coming out soon. I don't have the specific name of the DEX that's coming out, and I don't necessarily want to talk about a new and outcoming project until I do a lot of research on it and vet it myself. But there are decentralized exchanges coming to Kaspa soon to trade these these KRC-20 tokens. They are solving some of the issues that happened as people were trying to mint these KRC-20 tokens. Some people have been asking me, how do you mint these KRC-20 tokens? Well, you go to Kasware, is one of the wallets out there. I go to Kaspa.com or whatever the website is for Kaspa. Look it up on your own. Do your own research, my friends. But go to the Kaspa website, look at the suggested wallets, and dabble with those wallets at your own risk, my friends. And there you can see where you can mint some of these tokens. In order to do it, you need Kaspa tokens, just as if you were to do transactions on Ethereum, or you need, if you were on the Stacks layer 2 solution for Bitcoin, you need Stacks tokens. It's the same concept. Now, there are some tokens that I still do think can 100x. The only meme coin that I'm relatively excited about on Kaspa is Casper. Not a lot of research behind that yet because it's still so new and they haven't even had the token launch. So what I'm saying with all this is I do think that it's still early, and I think that there's a huge discount here. I don't necessarily want to come out and say that Kaspa's the next Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is Bitcoin, and I don't think there's anything that's going to be the next Bitcoin. It's just Bitcoin. But there's certainly going to be some successful chains out there, and Kaspa at this point has proved to be one of those successful chains, minus some hiccups as they're launching the KRC-20 token standard, and eventually they're going to launch decentralized exchanges, dApps, and DEXs in a big way on this chain likely. Now, I talked about in a video earlier how I think there's about 400 days left in this bull market because we're about 600 days in, and each bull market lasts about 1,070 something days from the bottom. So I do think this is a good accumulation zone. Let me know what your thoughts are on the KRC-20 token issues that happened with this launch, what your experience is with them, and what tokens you're interested in buying as in the KRC-20 ecosystem, and if you are excited for decentralized exchanges coming to Kaspa. Do you think Kaspa is going to be huge? I personally do. I think that this token can easily 10x from here. I think we might even see a 20 to 30x from this token, just as we've seen in the past from Solana, another failed blockchain, actually not Solana, a failed blockchain, but Terra Luna, which became a failed blockchain. That one did a tremendous amount of upside as well. I think that Stacks, the layer 2 solution for Bitcoin, has a tremendous amount of upside, and I'm going to lump Kaspa in there. I think Kaspa is going to be one to watch. Personally, not financial advice, guys. Now, if you want to accumulate your favorite cryptocurrencies, you can sign up for a new and upcoming exchange with no KYC required. Blowfin, check it out in the link in the description down below. But that is all I have for you guys in this one. Altcoins are bleeding. I think we've got discounts, buying opportunities. The fear and greed index is at the lowest low since we've seen it since Bitcoin was at $17,000. Think about that. If you could have bought Bitcoin at $17,000, you would have been licking your chops. At these prices, Bitcoin's at $57,000, $56,000. If you could have bought Bitcoin at $17,000, you would take a time machine and go back in time. That's my thoughts on it, guys. 2 videos right here if you want to check them out. That's all I got in this one. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, DCA HODL. Do your own research, my friends. I'll see you next time. Peace, y'all.